C.O.A. baby.
It's your boy Legacy. Lauderdale's logo. On point, she fine. She don't know it yet, but she mine. Little mama stay on my mind.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Lee Boy. Welcome to the GPOV, that's the Ghetto Point of View podcast. Well, my opinion like EBT to the hood. You know, when a nigga get their EBT card, you feel me? They try to help their cousin, brother, sister, uncle out, 50 cents on the dollar. But that's really what my opinion is, man. I don't know too much. But one thing I do know is we got a very special guest in the building. Anybody from South Florida, anybody from Florida, may remember 2008, 2009, when the jug, slide, bop, era was in. Yeah, one of them dance moves I missed out on was wig. I know y'all remember wigging. Yeah, we got C.O.A. baby ECCO in the building. Yeah. What it is, ECCO?
What's happening with the lick read?
For sure, man. Introduce yourself to the people that may not know who you are.
Well, I'm the other half of C.O.A. baby. The group consisted of mainly two individuals, myself and Legacy.
Bring the mic
of course,
up
we
to
had
you.
the other
Bring it up.
artists
Yeah.
that were under us, and the models and dancers and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm one of the founders and creators of C.O.A. baby.
Okay, well, let's get started, man. Now, of course, you already said that you one of the founders, the starters, one of the cornerstones of what we know today to be C.O.A. baby. But can you take us back to that very first time where you like, all right, y'all boys, I think we can do something. Let's start this. Was it your initial idea to be like, okay, we finna be C.O.A.? What was your initial idea to start this movement?
All right. Well, actually, it started in high school. We actually wasn't called C.O.A. baby at first, or C.O.A. period. We was called Ram Mike.
Okay, Ram Mike. Click.
Yeah, it was just, of course, me and Legacy.
Yeah.
Around like 9th grade, we started a little group called Ram Mike Click. Started off just me and Legacy, and then we eventually changed the name to Third Degree because we added another member in the group, DJ Gator Boots.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We was going to Boyd Anderson High School.
Okay.
And when DJ Gator Boots, came to the group, we changed the name to Third Degree. And then around maybe 11th grade, we end up DJ Gator Boots dropped out of the group, and we end up changing the name to Center of Attention. That's what C.O.A. stands for, Center of Attention.
That's hard.
The C.O.A. baby came later. Baby got added onto the group in like 2008.
Yeah.
So the baby came in 2008. Before that was just C.O.A. Center of Attention.
Hey, and you know what I'm like? It's crazy because like as you're answering, it's making me think more. It seemed like somebody knew how to change with time. Cause Ram Mike Click, that sound old school. Like the click, the rappers, that's rapping in the hallway, the freestyling, going to other niggas' hood. I bet I can rap better than you.
Yeah, that's what that was.
See? And then you got the Third Degree. It's like, okay, we got another nigga. We can't be, we're not gonna be doing the same thing because we got more people. So let's adjust. What can we do? Okay, it's three of us, Third Degree. Yep. But then brother left and it's like, damn, there's another rebranding. We can't be Third Degree because it's only two of us.
Correct.
What can we do? We got buzz. We killing shit. We been the center of attention.
Yep.
Like
that's
kind
of what happened. You get a gist of what you said is kind of what happened. Like once Gator Boots dropped out of the group, Legacy hit me up like, yo, come up with some names. Just give me a list of names and we'll brainstorm the names and see what we're gonna change the name to. I'm like, bro, why we changing the name, bro? Everybody be calling us, they was joking with us in school after Gator dropped. They was calling us 2 degrees, second degree, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So he was like, man, just come up with some names. So we brainstormed names, just putting little things together, whatever, and then we agreed on Center of Attention.
That's hard.
I mean, that's where C.O.A. Baby started at. And literally, like, this is in Lauderdale Lakes. This is like 2001, 2002, when we changed the name to Center of Attention.
Okay. So, when did you first start rapping? Like, you know, you gave us the gist of C.O.A. and it's crazy because I got the list of questions right here and you like just hitting the bulletins yourself. So, when did you first start rapping?
Around middle school. Around like seventh, 8th grade when I started rapping. Wasn't good. I wasn't good at all. I was trash. Yeah. I was like really trash.
So what was your inspiration? What made you start rapping?
My brother.
Okay.
Mute was in the group called Ball Hog Boys.
Ball Hog.
In Pompano. Him, Elk, and Zoe. Them boys was making a little buzz, a little wave in the city and all that. And every time I seen these flyers and, you know, stuff like that, I'm like, damn, boy, this is my brother.
Yeah.
This is my brother, and I'm listening to his tape. I'm like, dang, boy, my brother could rap, boy.
Yeah.
I like, boy, anything he could do, I could do.
Yeah, that's
you know
real.
What I'm saying?
That's
like,
real.
If he could do it, I know I could do
That's
it.
real.
So it really made me start to try. And then it's like, I already used to memorize rhymes and stuff that Uncle Taylor used to be rapping to with Jits. So I used to memorize that stuff, and I used to just try to make it sound better. The same rhymes, try to make it sound more,
this shit blowing
you know,
my mind.
more advanced and aggressive or whatever. And
this shit blowing my mind.
took it from there. And be honest, like, even after started the group, Ramite Clique, I still didn't think I was a good rapper. I was okay. You get what I'm saying? It was like, okay, he a good filler.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Legacy was more the spitter back then. He was more the lyrical one.
Okay.
And I was just like, okay. You know what I mean? And then when we changed it into Third Degree, Gator was more gutter.
Okay.
And aggressive and a storyteller.
Yeah.
Legacy was mellow, yet had punchlines and assemblies.
Okay.
Again, I was there. I knew how to put words together. I knew how to make them rhyme and be on beat.
Yeah.
But I said, to me, I said I wasn't saying anything significant. Anything that would move anybody or touch anybody like that. I really wasn't there.
Yeah.
I didn't break out of my shell until like my junior year when we was dropping the CD. We was doing the album Third Degree Burns. And our producer, Jay Booger, shout out Jay Booger. Jay Booger was the one making our beats back then. Before Legacy learned how to make beats. He was making beats on PlayStation.
What?
What's that joint called, man? PlayStation something box. It was a PlayStation game.
But you could make
It was like Fruity Loops though. It was a video game. It was two. I mean, DJ Clue joint. It was on PS2.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it, but he was making the beats on there. He was plugging it up into a CD burner, and he'll play the beats and let them burn out on CD.
Damn.
This before we started using computers and Pro Tools and Fruity Loops and all that.
Yeah.
So he's mixing the CD down, the tracks.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the other room. This back then when I used to write, pen and pad. I'm sitting in the other room trying to write a verse or whatever, and I hear him in there, the producer in there talking to another artist from another group. And while he's mixing our stuff down, and he's like, they're like, man, who that is on the second verse? Like, oh man, that's ECCO. Like, man, what is he talking about? He's not really. He's like, man, he just kind of there.
Damn.
He said, so he was describing how good Gator was at his craft, how good Legacy was at his craft, and he's like, man, ECCO just kind of there.
Damn.
He ain't nothing really about him really stand out.
Yeah.
And I never really thought of that until he said it. And it made me like really think about like, wow, I really ain't saying nothing that stand out. I'm not really doing anything that stand out. I'm just there.
Here.
I'm filler. Like, I need to step my game up.
That's real.
So from that day, like I balled up pen and pad. And I just started getting beats and just riding to the beat. That's what my freestyle style started at. And I'm like, man, instead of me just being there and just trying to rap to their pace and keep up with them, I need to do my own thing and create my own sound, you know, hone my own skills and, you know what I mean, create my own image.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, bro. And I became the best rapper in the group.
Literally.
Like I was the first one that could freestyle. I was the first one that could punchline in assembly on a major.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Instead of just regular kiddie stuff.
Yeah.
I was more so on some real gooning.
But you ain't finna tell me I ain't snapping no more.
And I went and recorded my first solo song after he did that. Maybe like 2 days later. I recorded my first solo song on that album. It was called Overheated.
Overheated.
Okay. Yeah, man, it was my first solo song, man. And the man was like, yo, you just became my favorite rapper. That's what the producer told me.
Damn.
I went in there and slid with no pen and pad. Slid.
So, backing up a little bit, when you were saying like how you used to remember Uncle Tater's raps and try to like pretty much recycle them bitches and refurbish them.
Right.
You know, that's crazy because that's literally how I started rapping. I used to take your shit and refurbish and repurpose it, because we had a group called Ballin' 33. It was me, rest in peace, Fat Rick, Ray Nall, and Fat Daddy. And at the family dinners, the family functions, you know, grandma, rest in peace, Grandma Grace used to have the family all over. And so mama tried to, you know, take that, you know, that tradition.
Carry it on, yeah.
And so while she was doing that, you know, every Sunday it'd be at somebody else's house. But I remember like it being at our house or at Auntie Jeanette's house, and bruh, Gary used to play the drums, you know what I'm saying? And we'll all just jump out there and just rap. Yeah. And them not knowing I'm rapping your shit. Everybody like, bruh, god damn, this nigga snapping, like what the fuck? I'm remembering ECCO. Literally, bro, you get on YouTube at any point back then and you will see another ECCO video, you freestyling over major beats. And it's like, bro, this man. And then you used to do the ECCO versus Young Problem thing.
Yeah, alter ego thing.
Yeah, bro, like it was just so that's crazy that you said that you know you would refurbish Uncle shit, and I literally used to refurbish your shit. Yeah. So just go ahead.
No, I
was finna say so. Just moving forward, okay, boom. We understand how you started rapping. We understand how C.O.A. came to be. What was the very first time where you was like, bruh, I think we finna, bitch, we own, like.
Okay. I would say around like 07, right? Now, mind you, a little bit before, I'm gonna give you pre-log before 07, we had finally broke ground by getting on the underground radio station because DJ Gator Boots was on the underground radio station. So he used to play some of our stuff for us.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, so he like, even though he was no longer in the group, he still showed love and like, yeah, man, shout out to C.O.A, and it would play our stuff on the underground. And I'm like, damn, boy, we on the radio.
Yeah.
Now, in 07, this is like, to me, this was like a breakout from just being underground and just doing little school events and stuff like that.
Nah, we major.
Yeah, it's like we started doing like the Goombay Festival, Rainbow Festival, Peace in the Hood, the
Mango.
The Mango, the Sis Trump, Martin Luther King, they like all of these festivals and stuff, and it's like we started recording at major studios, like bigger studios and stuff like that, where we actually paying to record, and we're purchasing beats from people instead of just, you know, even though Legacy was still making a lot of our beats, we were actually we was start buying beats.
Shit. That's fine.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, and we weren't just, you know, rinky dink, whether we had real mics and stuff like that, even just to practice with.
Yeah.
But after just recording good product, we started doing real shows at nightclubs instead of all-age kiddie clubs. We were doing shows at big nightclubs at the time, and I actually booked our first major show.
Damn.
So we had a manager, but like our manager was still kind of learning the game. You get what I'm saying? So I booked our show by I used to fill up the DJs' cars with gas. Because I had the gas hustle thing going.
Yeah.
So I used to give the DJs free fill-ups.
Wow.
Get the promoters free fill-ups. And they would actually, like, as a favor, let me get into the show.
That's fine.
And I ended up opening for, who was the first one we opened for? Briscoe.
Wow.
We opened for Briscoe first.
Wow.
And then it went to opening for Ace Hood, Jeezy, Plies, Gotti, Trina, Jackie O. It was just Trick. It goes on. DJ Khaled, Lil Webby.
Wow.
Like we just went on and on because like literally, bro. Not to take any props away from anybody else, because shout out to Chemo, he was our manager at the time. Like I say, he was still learning the game, but I learned in a lot of them. It's not so much about how good you rap. They don't care how good you rap. It's about who you know. You gotta rub elbows, do favors. You get what I'm saying? You gotta basically get in the loop to be able to be a part of the scene. So after doing favors for these DJs and promoters and being able to get invited to big shows where I don't have to pay to get in or I have to pay for the slot anymore. I end up doing something to where I had to kind of flex my muscle to show this how I see it. We bring the crowd out. Like, I had to kind of flex my muscle by renting my own venue and booking myself.
That's hard.
So I don't know if you remember the Polish Club in North Lauderdale.
Hell yeah!
I was the first one to ever book that club.
For real?
I'm the first one. Nobody even knew about that spot or nothing. I booked the club and threw a C.O.A. event.
Damn.
We promoted literally for a week and had a packed house. Packed house, bro. We opened the Polish Club up.
Wow.
So once I threw a C.O.A. event, then everybody came out and they saw that, dang, but these boys deep. These boys bring the city out.
Bruh.
Now we start getting the respect, and
that's hard.
And kind of what helps it was the girls, sex sales.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you got dudes with 80-something girls following me. Every scene we popping up at, we got girls with C.O.A. shirts, C.O.A. on the butt of their jeans or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of got us to follow and having a whole entourage following us around, and everybody want to be a part of something big.
Of course.
People that didn't know about it felt like they was missing out on something.
Of course.
So that's kind of what blew it up.
Damn.
The DJs and promoters and other artists want to holler at the girls. Like, hey, you want to holler at them? You got to holler at us.
Yeah.
You want to talk to her? What's up? What's your number?
Damn.
You want to talk to her? I want to feature. You know what I'm saying? Talk to her? I want to slide in the show. You want to talk to her? And like, it was kind of like pimping.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? It was kind of just using what you got for what you want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, okay. So now that y'all got the city moving, city popping, shit, where does, of course, we all want to know, where does Wiggin, where's the idea come, where does this first come off, and then when you hear it, is it like a hit right then? Did it take time to build up? Like, cause you was like, there was already a pocket for that. Like you got the jug, bop, slide, you got all of that, and then y'all just come in wig, and it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? But it's the same, different word, same genre, same vibe, same type of beat, same everything, but it swept all of that shit. Where did that come from?
Right. See, they say, man, like the best stuff come you don't even try.
Yeah.
Now, Wiggin wasn't a song that was premeditated. This wasn't we gonna plot and put this out for this to go viral this is before viral, but for this to blow
literally up. Before viral.
This was something that Legacy was like, bro, we gonna try some shit.
Yeah.
In the studio playing, like literally playing. We had the twins in there bopping and dancing to the beat Legacy had just made. Legacy made the beat.
Wow, for real.
Legacy made the beat. And he got a guy named Precision from Tallahassee to do the hook.
Okay.
So him and Precision kind of collabed to make the beat for Wiggin. So like Legacy used to be in the lab all day making beats. So he made the beat and we in the studio playing. Literally like playing around, twins bopping and dancing to the beat, and we just chanting and agging the twins on the dance. Wig.
Damn.
Wig. And Legacy record. And he and he on it and it became
a sensation. For
real. And you were like, man, let's go back and do it over. We're finna go back and do this and do that and fix this and critique that, mix that, blah, 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 and went and did it over the right way. And a lot of people don't probably pay attention. At the end of the original song, it's a girl at the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
I'm Wig, and it was a girl at the end. So it was a bunch of different variables added to that song to try to, to make it what it was. And then it got redone again, you know what I mean, for mainstream. But the raw version for the streets was already a hit.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? So
major.
It was so Wiggin kind of came, I ain't gonna say by accident, but kind of just
accident purpose,
stumbled
man.
across it, playing. And when it turned out, the end result of it, the finished product, it sounded so good. Legacy like, yeah, this is the one we're gonna push. So everything else we got a whole bunch of product. Mind you, we got thousands of songs.
Yep.
But he like, yo, I think this one gonna be the one. He literally said that I think this one gonna be the one. We just gonna everything else push to the back burner, and we're gonna push this one till the wheels fall off and then drag it. That's what he said. We're gonna push this one till the wheels fall off and then drag it. Everything, all our money, all of our resources, all of our power, effort, energy going behind this one song. And that's what we did.
Dog.
Go out, wig. Every show, wig. Everything we did, wig. We had a little show disc where we did snippets of other songs.
Yeah.
That led to wigging.
Wigging, wow.
And then because it was a dance era, and this was a dance move that went with this song, it swept. It like it was like undeniable.
Man, still to this day, there you can go type in wigging on YouTube, and there'll be compilations of people doing this shit from the moment y'all dropped that shit till today. Like, if that's why this interview is primitive, bruh. Because once a bit really understand, they gonna go back and that shit gonna have to revive, because that shit I feel like it didn't get the life that it deserved.
I agree, but that was all because of logistics and paperwork. A lot of people don't know this, but
go ahead.
C.O.A. was signed.
Yeah?
Yeah. We were signed, had a deal and everything.
Damn.
But it never saw light. The deal never saw light. I got arrested.
Yeah.
So once I got locked up, already the contract is
null and void.
Yeah, because the other member isn't there.
Yeah.
And then you have one member trying to carry the whole thing on his back.
And it don't work like that.
Yeah, it's like it was a lot on him.
Yep.
It's like he's doing interviews like this. He's doing interviews and his other half missing. We used to doing everything together. So now it's like, damn, bro, Legacy ECCO left me out here. That's how he felt. He like, bro, you left me. He literally told me that. Bro, you left me.
Damn.
So like I got locked up and he was trying to carry it.
Yeah.
And it was overwhelming for him.
Of course.
There was a lot going on. Bro had already lost his mom. His everybody else just kind of dispersed and went their own way, and it left him really to try to rebuild the brand by itself. And he got some new people, incorporated or whatever.
Wasn't of the cloth,
and it wasn't. Yeah, it didn't go the way that we planned for it to go, because me being put away and all that is. And then when I got out and tried to revive it, it was picking up. It was picking right back up. The buzz picked right back up, and then
went back.
The deal. It's like
what's happening?
They stifled us. The deal stifled the name. Like they didn't want the way the deal went. It's like anything we drop under that name, they get it.
Yeah.
Because the contract was bad. Anything we drop under that name because the contract was bad, they get paid. We ain't getting nothing.
So
no residuals, nothing. Like we really just started seeing residuals off Wiggin.
Wow.
Like maybe like a couple years ago because of the contract.
Wow.
Yep. So
damn. Okay. So who, if you at liberty to discuss, who signed C.O.A?
It was it started off. The interview was with Po Boy.
Okay. Po Boy
record, and then they end up selling the contract to Southern Life Entertainment.
Bruh.
Southern Life Entertainment. So
niggas was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga that was signed to a nigga.
Pretty much how it goes.
Cause Po Boy, if I'm not mistaken, that's Briscoe them, right?
Yeah, Briscoe them was on the Po Boy. Yep.
Po Boy them had their own sub deal.
True.
Damn.
True.
Okay. So now I'm understanding.
I'm the one who walked into the interview room with the record label to discuss the deal. Me and Chemo.
Yeah.
Legacy was at work. So when they called me. They hit my phone. I called Chemo like, I have a manager. Gave him Chemo number, then I called Chemo like, hey boy, Po Boy Records about to call you. They called Chemo, set up the meeting. Me and Chemo ride over there together. We have the meeting to sit down.
Yeah. After
that, I go discuss it with Legacy. And, everything goes to the point where we like, all right, this is what they're giving us for signing bonus. This is how things are going to go, Blase Squad, whatever. We green to it. We wasn't trying to rush into it. Of course. But at the same time, we was kind of green to how things go with
this is an opportunity.
These fine prints. You know what I mean? So I ended up getting locked up before I even touched anything.
Damn.
So I didn't touch nothing.
So you never seen none of the
Never
deal,
seen a dollar, nothing from it, none of that. I didn't.
Even after signing, you saying that your whatever's
nothing.
okay.
I ain't seen nothing because I didn't fully finish contract negotiation. None of that. I got locked up, and Legacy finished everything. Yeah, by itself. He went and finished the whole contract by itself. And all I know is I'm locked up and I'm getting fan mail. I'm getting mail from former members and entourage members telling me that how things are going out there with the name. Like the shit ain't doing what it was doing when I was home. Yeah. But they're like, yeah, man, y'all boys all over radio, but
right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's supposed to be bigger than that.
Way
we expecting Atom Bomb.
Shows, like, tours, the city on fire. Yep. Wasn't none of that.
It wasn't like it started off with good momentum, and then one of the legs dropped off, and bro just he was dragging it as far as he could drag it by himself. He did good for by himself, but he tried to drag it as far as he could drag it by himself. And like, I'm no lie, bro, I'm proud of bro. Like
of course.
He held it down.
Of course. A
lot of people see him as the face of C.O.A.
Of course.
Because they don't know the background of it, because he was the one dragging it. That motherfucker
for a long time.
So some people like, oh yeah, they think C.O.A. Baby is one person.
One person.
They think that's I mean, they think, okay, that's Mr. C.O.A. Baby. Okay, you call him Mr. C.O.A. Baby. Cool, but it's not one person.
Not one person. Not at all.
He's the one who carried the torch. True. But they gotta know, like, it's way more to it. That weight was heavy on bro. You get what I'm saying? So
if we can be telling us how, the prison stint kind of stained the reputation and the momentum of the group, you mind kind of giving us an insight, like how long, for what, and why you went to prison? Like, what happened? If and no disrespect or no belittling to the situation, if things are going good, you rapping, you making show money, you doing this, you getting seen, what makes you do whatever it was that got you locked up?
The time I got locked up to end of the group. Okay, firstly, that had nothing to do. I got locked up, had nothing to do with money.
Okay. My
license was suspended.
Damn.
In the state of Florida back then, they had this habitual thing. I don't care, they don't count how much money you got. Right. They take your license for 10 years.
Yeah.
My license was already taken before we took off as C.O.A.
Shit.
Before the group took off, my license was already suspended. So I was riding dirty anyway.
Okay.
And then I ended up going on 75, going through Collier County. Got pulled over by the state troopers.
Shit.
They locked me up, no bond, sat me down 2 years for a driver with a suspended license.
Wow.
So it had nothing to do with money and all that. The money was rolling in, but money wasn't coming from no deals or the show money. All that stuff was nothing. I was still hustling. Like, all my money was coming from hustling. Like, you already know.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hey, I'm just trying. Hey, cousin, I'm trying to be political here. I don't know nothing, y'all. I don't know shit. This is a guest on the show. We just want to know what the fuck happened to C.O.A.
A lot of people think that once an artist gets signed, it's blissful.
Yeah.
Life change instantly. It doesn't happen that way.
Of course.
First of all, it takes time for the check to get cut, for all the legal things to go through and all that for the check to get cut, and then you don't get a full check. Like taxes, whatever you get taxed, but on top of that, you get increments. You get paid in increments.
Percentages.
Yeah, you get paid in increments. You know, just like athletes.
Okay.
They don't get a big check of whatever they deal with. They get paid in increments. Quarters.
If you're an athlete getting 100 million, bitch, that weekly check ain't, boy, look.
Yeah, so that joint doesn't come like that, number one. Number two, like I said, I didn't touch no money.
Yeah.
Like, all the money I got was from hustling. Right. Or like, I did get some show money, but mostly I got the most money off of when I booked myself.
Right.
I booked myself.
You rounding the table.
Exactly. Like, this is my venue, the door mine, the bar mine. You get what I'm saying? Everything mine, and I gotta pay everybody else out of my pocket. So, that joint wasn't really that deal stuff, bro. When back then, it's different from what it is now. A person can go viral and they could make the terms of their own deals.
Yes, sir.
Back then, it was like These people just signing you to get you off the streets because you're competition.
Yep, exactly.
Or they want to get the major piece of your pie and give you the crumbs. You get what I'm saying? They feel like they can manipulate people out of their talent.
That's crazy because like you were literally before viral, right? But like C.O.A. was one of the talents coming out of Florida around the same time as a Briscoe or a T-Pain or a any of them type of people, which is it's crazy to me. But we're gonna wrap this up because we're running out of space and battery. Just let them know where they can follow you. Let them know where they can find you. And we're gonna do a part 2. And I already know we're gonna do the freestyles. We're doing all that stuff, cousin. We're gonna bring it all back. Everything that you was sweeping the streets with, that people knew who you were. But then when you got locked up, they kind of gravitated towards legacy. You feel me? He was dragging it. So what we finna do is we finna revive all that. You feel me? So let them people know where they can follow you, where they can find you, and so they can stay tuned.
Well, yeah, man. I'm on IG, ECCO C.O.A, ECCO C.O.A, on Instagram, and then Facebook, Sean Echo. Got a new product coming out. I got an album called 2255 coming up. And then we got some C.O.A projects coming up, some C.O.A Baby projects coming up, where there's a movie, there's videos, there's gonna be a visual album. There's gonna be a C.O.A visual album where there's videos for every song. A C.O.A movie is coming. So y'all stay tuned for that, where it's telling the entire background and story of C.O.A along with the documentary.
Yes, sir.
So the documentary is coming, the C.O.A movie is coming, etc. So just stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you said you got your what's your album called?
2255.
2255. Now I ain't trying to speak ahead of myself, but I'm really trying to just trying to make sure. Satellite Music would like to assist you in what you got going on. Okay. So you got the full backing of SME. Okay. Whatever you need, we got the studio. We got the you feel me? 10-4. Let it be known, and we here for you.
10-4.
You already know it's your boy Lee Boy with your boy
Echo.
You feel me? Y'all like, comment, subscribe. You already know what it is. The GPOV, that's the ghetto point of view. In my opinion, like EBT to the hood, bitch. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified when we get a notification anytime we post. You are tuned in to another episode of The Ghetto. The Ghetto. Point of View Podcast, sponsored by